Hi, hello. In this video we will demonstrate the beauty of blockchain and decentralized app. So this example is about the lottery. So there is a contract which is pulled into the Ethereum network. This contract is a decentralized application, so-called smart contract. So for this example, this contract, let's find it on blockchain. So we scan blockchain with this address 6FO 528. Okay. So this is a contract and it's already in blockchain. So we are exploring this contract in and out transactions. So this contract was launched 17 hours ago, yesterday. I have executed the validation of the contract, and then it was propagated into the Ethereum network. So what happens? We see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the fifth transaction was, I think, it failed and it was cancelled. So smart contract has returned this amount of ether back because the rules of the lottery of this application was that only 0.2 ether is accepted by smart contract, so it returns any other amount, but it accepts 0.2. So it accepts the ethers, and as soon as there are 5 transactions, the total bank is 0, is 1 ethereum. So when it reaches 1 ethereum, the randomly selected address is a wallet with 80% of the bank, and 20% goes to the developer for the fees of hosting, etc. And current Ethereum balance after the first round, when the 5 transactions were here and the bank was 1 Ethereum, the new transaction was made for 0.2 ether, and the current bank is 0.2, which is also visible here. The number of sign-ups so far is 1, so it's 1 transaction, and the user of this transaction is waiting. He will wait to 4 more transactions. Okay, so the number of sign-ups so far is 1, which means that the balance is 1 out of 5. It's 0.2 at the moment on our contract, right? So yeah, so it's 0.2. And now let's do the following. Let's send let's simulate that we want to participate in this lottery, and we are sending the ethers, the money in currency, Ethereum currency, as ethers. So we send to the contract, and the amount we send is 0.2, because any other amount will be rejected, just like in this example. So let's click send. So we use the default gas limit, default gas price is kind of commission for transaction, and we are sending in total not only the amount required but some gas payment. Okay, so we click submit. So the transaction is pending, and you see the date. It happened just right now. So these transactions were done yesterday. This one is working now. So it worked, and our wallet shows that the transaction has passed through, and let's check what's the front end, web front end seed in the smart contract. It has a hand which reach the Ethereum blockchain, and it queries the blockchain. So let's see if the transaction already propagated via all of the peers of the blockchain of Ethereum. So let's refresh. So the same, and the number of signups is already 2. So let's pretend that any user wants to check the contract. So they go to refresh on Etherscan, and we see that there appeared a new transaction just now, and the total is 0.4. So that's good, and now we have 2 transactions, and the bank is 0.4 out of 1 Ether, and as soon as the total of bank reaches the 1 Ether, the automatical payment will be sent, just like in this example, in the previous example that I did for test purposes. It was yesterday, about 19 hours from now. And what happened after the bank was full, the winner was randomly selected by the contract, by the smart contract of Ethereum, and 0.80% of the bank was sent to the winner, to this winner, because this ID was participating in the lottery, and 0.2 was sent to the administrator for fees and covering all the expenditures of administrating this contract and web interface, everything. So we can check that this transaction actually was received by this user. You see, 18 hours ago, 52 minutes, this let's see, it was 1 Ether, it was full, so we have internal transaction, and it was 0. This address received the 0.8. Okay, so that's it, that's how it works. And let's check, maybe there is some other transaction. No, for now we have just 2 participants, and as soon as there are 5, the bank will be full with 5 by 0.2. So 1 Ether will be the bank, and 80% of the bank will go to the winner. So that's how it works, and any user can verify that the lottery was working with the decentralized application, so nobody controls it, and but everyone can check it and make sure if it's working, and if the payments get received, and if the payments go through after the winner is selected. That's, I think, quite important, and maybe this will be quite popular in the near future. Okay, please let me know your questions and comments below. I'll be happy to see your feedback.